Some have been through the fire, some have gotten away with murder, and some have even cheated death. What fate will befall them now?
Benjamin, this mother is all yours.
The final 3 episodes of this season will all go down in Halves history.
I didn't want to be close to you.
Why?
So I can kill you.
All right, have and have not fans, you just saw the preview for next Tuesday, June 18th. It's going to be entitled A New Leaf. This will be season 6, episode 7. And as the announcer said, the final 3 episodes this season will be shocking. The episode synopsis is Candace plans to turn over a new leaf. I think we can assume this is her, planning to give Jim back the money. And the fact that she said the final 3 episodes of the season, I don't know if she meant that this episode contributed to the final 3, or if she meant that after next week's episode, the final 3 episodes will be the most shocking. Because I looked at IMDb and Wikipedia, and the next couple of episodes here, she's going to be real mad. That's going to be episode 8. Show Not Tell is episode 9. Then episode 10 is No Rest for the Wicked, which isn't listed on Wikipedia yet, but it should be July 9th. It actually does make sense. So I guess IMDb was correct when they said that season 6 would be 10 episodes. So kind of like if Loving You Is Wrong, we only got about 7 or 8 episodes for that returning season. We're getting a short season for right now, which I'm not mad about, because we do know more episodes are on the way, because last fall is when he filmed season 7 and allegedly season 8 as well, considering that the cast members should be in Atlanta pretty soon, if not already filming season 9. So with all that out of the way, we pick up in the trailer where we left off. Justin is being taken advantage of, and he was assaulted. I'm not going to use the R word due to demonetization. So those guys pretty much did a number on Justin, and I'm kind of jumping around here because keep in mind when I do these trailer breakdowns, I'm not just only talking about the trailer you just saw, but I'm also talking about the preview we got during the end credits of Tuesday night's episode. And the most interesting part about this isn't the fact that, he falls to the floor utterly taken advantage of, but the female police officer that comes to his aid, I do believe we saw her face before. I don't recall the episode name. I know there are several fans out there who remember it like the Bible, but it was the one officer. It's when Justin was at his desk and he was being, I guess you could say hazed by his other fellow police officers because they were making fun of him for not only cheating on his wife, but also for being a homosexual. And then the female cop pretty much kind of jumped in to say, hey, we got to stick together, because I think that was hinting that she's a lesbian. So pretty much it's like the LGBT community within the police station needs to stick together because they are few and they easily get teased by their fellow police officers. So Justin had wanted nothing to do with her. So lo and behold, that she's the one that actually comes in. I don't know if she's coming in just to do her, walkabout, or if she hears some noise in the back and then decides to check it out, because this is a point where, remember, Justin is, not liked in the office. So I don't think there will be anyone jumping to his aid, because for all we know, there might be other officers that know about what Justin's been doing, taking inmates to the back, turning off the security cameras and having his way with them. So it's like, now it's time for him to get a taste of his own medicine. I think one of the thugs like, yeah, now we're going to give you something that you like. When they take his pants down and whatnot. So yeah, that is, Veronica knows how to set people up in jail. Toxic with Wyatt, and now a group of dudes with Justin. So he's getting his just desserts. Rim shot. Anyway, Wyatt, still high, calls Jeffrey, I'm going down in a blaze of glory, which I do believe might be hinting that later that night, which I do believe is going to be the season finale, is when he runs around the house with that gun. And Jeffrey's just, he can't even, it's like, you only call me when you're high. I mean, he didn't say that, but he has that look on his face like he is. Let's see here. Scott calls Jim, pretty much saying that there's someone interested in, making his company. So he's referring to Kyle. And, Jim just asked the basic question of who is it? And it's like, do we need to go into the dirt that we have on you? So pretty much Jim is going to go meet up with Kyle. Thankfully, I've been wanting to see that. I mean, they've only hinted at it, last Tuesday, but I can't wait for the encounter. Let's see. I'm trying to, I'm trying to like get the little stuff out of the way. 'Cause I know you want me to talk about the pool and Jim and Benny. Broderick and Catherine. It looks like Catherine goes over to Broderick's place because it seems obvious if she calls, he is either going to not answer the phone or just not tell her anything. So she's probably going to go over to his place, and just based on the look on his face says it all. He is too through. But the question is, does the FBI have eyes and ears on his place? Is he being set up to get incriminating evidence on Catherine? I don't know. But, it looks like based off the look on his face, he's just defeated because him and Rocky couldn't find RK. So, they're in danger of losing their deal with Scott, which is flimsy as all heck to begin with. And let's see. It looks on top of that, Jim's going to go over to Hannah and Benny's place, isn't going to leave without the money. Hannah lets Benny beat the crap out of Jim and then drag him outside by the leg, throws him out on the sidewalk. We're from two different worlds, but I have nothing to lose. I want my money. I'm not leaving until I get my money. Let it go. They don't have it anymore. And we do know that Benny puts a whooping on him, but not too bad because of the fact that, he doesn't have any bruises or scars on his face. So it looks like Jim has gotten his ass kicked by every member of the Young family. Heck, even though he wasn't part of the family, Quincy beat him up too, and he was the father of Candace's son. So by extension, Quincy, Candace, Hannah, and Benny have all beaten him up. Wow, Jim. Just wow. Let's see. Then we have David at the pool talking with Veronica. I want to be close to you so I can kill you. David, boom, goes in the water. Is she going to alive? Is she going to be alive? Well, yes, because the next episode after A New Leaf is called, she's going to be real mad. And that talks about David's botched attempt on an enemy. So I'll do a separate video on that. So Veronica's going to live. And I do feel like they did. I get it. You want to hype up the episode for next week. But the fact that you kind of ended the episode with Veronica being taken away by the FBI. And now in the next preview, we see that David and Veronica are sitting by the pool and he tries to drown her. You kind of ruin it there. Like what's the mystery of, well, the FBI took her away, but for what? And we do see a brief scene of David standing near the couch with Veronica, the one place that she doesn't want to be. I'm pretty sure he kicks RK out because in a preview in March, I believe it was March. Wait, hang on. June or April, I forgot what month. We saw that David's going to be grabbing RK and then tossing him across the room. So, yeah, RK is going to get kicked out next week. So then we have David trying to drown her. Charles is looking pretty, like, oh man, because things are probably getting worse. He goes up to the room to talk with Candace, and you see them kind of looking at each other, not with loving eyes. And in the background, we see a picture of Charles and his two children, and we also see a picture of his wife, who really does kind of favor Michelle Obama. But the most important thing about the preview that people are talking about is whether or not Candace is going to get back the money, because Candace is on the phone with Jim. I want my money, and I'm going to give it back to you. It's not going to happen. Somebody's going to come through that door and prevent Candace from doing so. And you're probably wondering, well, Jeremy, what are you talking about? It seemed way too easy. We literally see her finger hovering over the enter or send button. It's not that easy. No, that's way too easy. And if you want my full thoughts on that, I'm going to do a video on, is she really going to get the money back? So overall, this was a pretty solid trailer. And I'm looking over the notes here, and I think I covered just about everything there is to talk about. And the narrator, once again, some have made it through the fire. David, the car explosion. Some have gotten away with murder. Catherine, thank goodness. When was the last time somebody brought that up? Some have even cheated death. Benny, well, yeah, he was in a hit and run, then being stabbed by the surgeon, then somehow he and Mitch didn't get shot by Warlock and his crew, all taking out guns and firing. And many other accounts, but he is one, and they said some, and there have been plenty of people who have been in deadly situations. I think Veronica's probably been the character with the most near-death experiences, but yet obviously didn't die or didn't even get a scar. So, yeah, she's been through the ropes. So, with that being said, folks, next week, looks like a great episode of New Leaf. Candace plans to turn over a new leaf. So the question is, will she have time to turn over a new leaf, or will she fall completely off of the tree branch? That was a good analogy, if I do say so myself. So with that being said, you know the drill. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Links to my social media are in the description below as well. And yeah, I know this video is late because it's Thursday when I'm recording it, but keep in mind that I only really put these videos out as soon as the trailer is available on the own YouTube channel. That way I can give it to you in the best quality, and I can watch it a few times, write down my notes, get the screenshots. That way these are as thorough as possible. So I have about, looking over my notes here, don't mind the sound, I'm flipping paper. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I got 5 more videos I need to get done until I think of something else. So once again, thanks so much for tuning in. Share this video around, and I will talk to you in the next video. Congratulations on making it to the end of this video. If you like what you just saw, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, or if you have anything you would like to add to the video, make sure to leave your thoughts in the comment section below. If you want to keep up with me on social media, go to the description box. All of my links for social media are right there. Also, if you feel like you would like to donate to the channel, make sure to click on the link to PayPal. Any amount helps. $1, $5, $20. As a full-time YouTuber, any support from my fans really does mean a lot to me. Finally, make sure to hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification icon. That way you're kept up to date on any new content I post to the channel. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you in the next video.